welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor, subscribe, give me a like, and leave a comment down below. So right next to me is the 2023 Mazda CX-50 that Mazda just came out with this year. And this one is called the 2.5S Select Package. And you might be wondering, what does that mean? That just means it's the base model. It just has a fancy name for it, but it's the base one. And one of the things I like, if you like black wheels like I do, it actually comes standard. The majority of cars, they don't come standard with the black wheels. This one does. They're the 17-inch, and I think that was a nice feature. I think it makes the car look more sporty. And I'm gonna go over some of the options that the car has standard. So you get the keyless entry, you get the blind spot detection here in the mirror, which is a great safety feature in my opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and open the door. That way you can get a look at the inside. Now you might notice a no smoking sticker. The reason for that, this is my Toro fleet vehicle, so that's why you see that there. But check out that screen. That's a 10.25 inch screen, colored. That comes standard. It kind of reminds me of the BMW screens if you're familiar with BMW. It also comes with push start, as you can see there. It comes with a leather steering wheel. You get the shift knob is wrapped in leather as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you the seats. You're gonna notice here on the seats in the middle, it's cloth. They did a nice little design here in the middle. You see the white stitching. This is called leatherette, so it's like leather. And this is nice, in my opinion. It's nice to clean and keep nice. It does not come with power seats. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Here we got the back. You can see it's very spacious. We're gonna get close up so you can see the leg room. You'll also notice here in the middle it has 2 USB chargers and AC vents for the passengers in the back. And if you look in the middle, it also has an armrest and cup holders for the guests that ride in the back. As you can see here, CX-50, it is all-wheel drive if you were wondering. If you look here in the bottom, you see the exhaust, and you see the Sky Active 6-speed automatic with 187 horsepower. Now I'm gonna open up the tailgate. Now a con that I found in the vehicle, I wish on the base model it still had an electric tailgate. I think with the starting MSRP close to $30,000, it should come automatically standard, but it doesn't. But it does have this lock feature. So that is something you can do, lock it from here. But here is the cargo room. In my opinion, it is pretty spacious, but let's say you needed more space. You have this on both sides, and what you do, you can pull on it, the seat will fold all the way down, and you should see you have additional cargo room. So that is a nice feature. All right, so you've seen the CX-50 that I own. I gave you some of my opinions. I went over some of the features on it. Now I'm gonna pull out the maroony sticker that a lot of you call the window sticker, and we're gonna get a little bit more into it. So, as you see here, combined city and highway is 27, but in the city you get 24 and 30 on the highway. Now this vehicle just takes regular fuel. You don't need to use premium. You can if you want, but it's not required. And the starting price on a CX-50 2.5S Select package would be $28,950. But this one that we did the review was a little bit more, and I'm gonna let you know the reason why. The black lug nuts and black wheel locks, they're charging $175, so that's optional equipment. The cargo mat on the back, it is $100. There's the polymetal gray metallic paint. They're charging actually $395. So if you like this color, which I love, you are gonna pay extra for that. And that's what's gonna bring it up to $31,105. So if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe and leave some comments down below. So now I'm gonna be talking about some car buying tips. If you subscribe to the channel, you're gonna notice that I have a lot of vehicles, so I buy cars on a regular basis. And some of my tips, if you're looking for something newer, like a CX-50, and you're considering buying used, there's a lot of information. A lot of people get told to buy used and buying used isn't always going to save you a lot of money. So it depends on the scenario. If you're looking for a 2023 CX-50 used, you might see that it could be the same price as new. So definitely check online, Auto Trader, use those type of tools to see, compare a price of new to used, because sometimes the new one, when they're this new, might be the same price as the used one. If you do see a difference on a used one, let's say like $500, $1,000, that is less. So you might be like, oh, I'm gonna go get that and save $1,000. But usually when you buy a used car, the interest rate's actually higher. So you might pay a little bit more on a new one, but you'll get a lower interest rate, and that might end up being the same payment. So my tip, if you are getting a car that's only a year or two old, go ahead and do the numbers on a used one and also work the numbers on the new one. Another tip of advice is a lot of dealerships are starting to get inventory again. Things are changing, so don't be afraid to ask for discounts, because I know before there was a lot of markups. There's still markups going on, like market adjustments, so there still exist, but don't be afraid to ask for discounts. You'll be surprised what dealerships will do nowadays. And also, my last tip is at least go to 3 dealerships. So for example, if you wanted to get a Mazda, I highly recommend going to at least 3 dealerships and compare the numbers, because even though they all sell Mazdas, they don't all give the same deal. Some dealerships will give a better deal than others. So don't be afraid to shop around. And remember, when you're buying a car, don't try and make it a quick process. If you want a quick process, you're gonna pay more. Understand that it's gonna take time and make the day for it. Because if you're in a rush, you're gonna pay more. So try to save money. I also have another video on a 2024 Chevy Trax where I let you know how much a new car depreciates. I went and took it to CarMax and got it appraised. If you'd like to see a video like that on the CX-50, I've only had this car for about 5 months. So if you're interested to know how much is depreciated from the window sticker, let me know and I'll make a video and I'll get it appraised at CarMax. Thanks for watching and check out my next video.